Well, hello there. My name's Mike Holmes. I'm the pastor of Coastlands Family Church in Barry, South Wales. I want to share with you some work that I've been doing over quite a few years, actually. Um, and it's based on the Psalms that we find in the Old Testament. Um, Hopefully, I'll get this published at some point, but I want to share with you over the next few days, given the situation that we find ourselves in. Uh, I just want to share with you some of these psalms, and so I'll be loading them up here onto our YouTube channel. But many people have got a particular love for the psalms, and I guess mine started when I was a young boy. My father had a reel-to-reel tape. Now, I don't know how many people remember those sorts of things, but he had on there a tape of the late Sir Laurence Olivier reading the Psalms, and I just fell in love with the Psalms. I mean, and I fell in love with his voice as well. He had such a rich, dramatic voice, and it just brought the Psalms alive to me. And for many years after that, I tried to read the Psalms just as he read them. But the Psalms reflect a lot of the emotions, all the diverse emotions that we all have, and in a very honest and sometimes very direct way. And over the years, as a preacher, I've pondered as to how to approach some of these psalms. Because some of them have got quite aggressive language that comes from a very distant culture, and and some of them are messianic psalms. That means that they prophetically look towards the coming of the Christ. And most, if not all, of the Psalms can have a profound application, an effect on our lives. So, in this book, I've sought to make the Psalms very personal. Some of them are written as if they were a prayer, some of them as a direct conversation with God, some of them have come out as songs. Um, Others, they come out just as writing them really as a prayer. And they've also been written with the hindsight of the New Testament and this side, or this perspective of this side of the cross of Jesus. And so um, you will recognize some of it, some of the Psalms, some of the bits of it. Others will be completely different, other bits of it. So I want to just stress here that this work, it's certainly not a translation. It's certainly not a paraphrase. I'm not a Hebrew scholar. I've not tried to interpret anything in the light of the original Hebrew text. These are, as the title suggests here, they're personal psalms. Personal psalms are based on the truths of the psalms that we love and know in our Bibles, and they're intended to be used really as personal reflections to help us apply the psalms into our lives in the 21st century. So they're my personal psalms. I want to share some of them with you here. If they work for you, then I'm pleased. Give God the glory. So move on to the next video that should be the next psalm for you. God bless you.